After the latest Google update, I've lost my search rankings. Here's a real scenario, a real screenshot. This is our Google Search Console of one of our in-house projects where we've lost 90% of the pages indexed and much of the keywords that were ranked. And I will show you some practical ways you can recover your Google SEO campaign and how to devise a strategy to mitigate risk for the future. The crux of the problem. In the past, businesses can be built on a single channel, such as SEO. Not only is this much harder to pull off today because of Google's machine learning algorithms, they can tell how long somebody is on a page. They can also tell how long is somebody on a specific section of a web page, and they actually pull that snippet into the home page as part of their answers for certain search queries, and they call that whole system the Google Knowledge Graph. So not only is it a lot harder to manipulate search engines these days, there's also a lot of inherent risk to a strategy where you put all of your eggs in this one single SEO basket, because no matter how hard you watch this basket, there are a lot of factors that are out of your control, particularly with the Google algorithm updates. Building business resilience. SEO takes time to build, months, sometimes years for the more competitive keywords. And the rankings, however, can drop overnight after a Google algorithm update, or at least after a big push. And it takes time to recover, sometimes months, sometimes up to a year. What you want to do is devise a strategy where sales will continue to come in, even if, let's say, you lose SEO as a channel altogether. What you want to do is get the SEO started again, and we'll share some more insights on how you can do that, but get the writers, the content writers, get them started on writing, get them started on big batches, and get the web dev or the IT team on going through Google Search Console and fixing all of those errors. So you want to get that SEO flywheel moving, and while that is in motion, focus on deploying a Omni Channel strategy. You can use PPC and remarketing on Google Ads, Bing Ads, Facebook Ads. You can use social media, email marketing, guest posting, direct mail, YouTube, podcasts, and push notifications. And what I recommend, don't do them all at the same time. Focus on one or two of them, or perhaps more, just depending on the size of your team and how much resources you have available. And work on one or two, get those campaigns launched, and while those campaigns are running, you can then work on the next one or two. After you have deployed a handful of campaigns, you can then track how much it costs to acquire a customer from each of those channels, and then you can shut off the ones that are more expensive and reallocate resources to the ones where you are getting new customers at a good price. So now that we've got the Omni Channel out of the way, that you really need to adopt an Omni Channel strategy if you want to achieve the best results. Going back to the rebuilding the SEO specifically, what you want to do is do a Google Search Console update, because Google Search Console will tell you everything that you need to fix what Google thinks need to be fixed. And you would make these website corrections and resubmit the website or the sitemap.xml of the website pages back to Google Search Console. You will definitely need a web developer or web development team for this, or if you are a technical person, then you should be able to handle this as well. Quality content. Produce content for your customers and your prospective customers. And quality should be defined by how much value that it brings to the reader, not necessarily how technically impressive or thorough or comprehensive it is to the writer or the industry insider. Remember, the best innovation comes from an innovation of value, not from manufacturing innovation. So adopt that line of thought into the writing as well. You don't want to speak necessarily in terms of megabytes and gigabytes if your audience is speaking in terms of how many songs can I put on my device, with the very famous example of Apple with their iPod. Backlinks. You want to drive legitimate backlinks to your best content. And what you also want to do as a corollary is to disavow spammy backlinks and low quality backlinks. So drive legitimate backlinks to your best content, and these backlinks can be from media outlets, from mentions from other websites in your industry, or even social share, from social sharing. Here is an example of PR backlinks. So we ran a list of syndication links from PRdistribution.com's syndication network. These are from a real customer, the real syndication links, and just reading the first 9 of them. Domain authority of 56, 40, 39, domain authority of 51, 62, 57. The next one, since it's cbs8.com, 71, 54, 45. So as you can see, quite a few of these, many of these media outlets from PRdistribution.com's syndication network have a healthy, strong, and powerful domain authority of 50 or higher. And if you know a few things about SEO, then you know that's a pretty big deal. To recap, what you want to do is do a Google Search Console audit, fix all of the things that Google wants you to fix, and then resubmit the website. Focus on producing high quality content. Then with your best content, you want to drive high quality, powerful, legitimate backlinks to that content. While you get the SEO flywheel spinning, while you get those gears in motion, you want to adopt an Omni Channel strategy. And that will deliver you the best results for your marketing efforts. Get more publicity. Generate buzz forever. Your press release will be permanently hosted on PRdistribution.com. PRdistribution.com, the #1 global PR distribution leader.